Dustin Hopkins out to get things started. And off we go from Cleveland. This one taken at the 7. Whoa. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Buccaneers led out by their quarterback, Baker Mayfield. He was in Cleveland and Carolina, and then with the Rams. But now year 2, and it feels like he's found a home. Greg here with the Buccaneers.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from the opening whistle.
They'll run with the third-year man. It's Rashad White. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
A tight end in motion now. On second down, Baker. A short one there to Otten. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
3rd and 5. Here comes Otten in motion. They go play action with Mayfield. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive lineman had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack.
So on 4th down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors. Nyheim Hines back deep for the Browns. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Browns led out by their quarterback, Deshaun Watson, the stardom early in Houston. Now his 3rd season with the Browns, 8th season in the league, as Watson tries to get this Browns team going in this one.
There was a time, and it wasn't very long ago, Mike, that this guy was trending towards becoming one of the best quarterbacks in the entire NFL. He has to find a way to get back to stacking strong performances, one after another, and keep his team in the hunt. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out, but if he plays well, his team is always going to have a strong chance of winning.
He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And this play's going nowhere, taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
On 2nd down, here's Watson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap to Watson. He's got the hook up there to Cooper. A gain of 16 yards. It's a Browns 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Now the Georgia Bulldogs. Here's Nick Chubb. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Once again, it's Chubb. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Watson now on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
The Buccaneers offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. They'll send him over to the left. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. They'll set up the screen to White. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Baker going to hand it to White. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. On play action, Mayfield. That pass complete to the veteran, Sterling Shepard. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. That is caught by McMillan. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Second down throw for Mayfield. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
That's going to be incomplete, and they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now Watson. Back to the former Bronco. It's Jerry Jeudy. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. Here's Watson. He's got it in the hands of Elijah Moore. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Play action. Watson. This is brought in downfield by Jeudy. 2nd time they've connected on this drive, and 19 yards out of this one.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success, and that's what we saw here.
Watson going to give it to Chubb. Finding room to the 20. The speed on display. He's in. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Cleveland. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Dustin Hopkins now to add the extra point. His kick is good, and the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Bucs offense ready to see what they can do. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a 1st down. Drive begins with a run by White. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Down the field, it's Evans. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
They'll run over center with White. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. They send Godwin in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Throw left side, pulled in by Evans. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. Mayfield to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Trying to get here from the 7-yard line, 2nd down and goal. Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Big play coming up, 3rd and goal. To throw is Mayfield. He'll drop this underneath to White. Great job by this defense. Nowhere near the end zone as we get to 4th and goal. On 4th down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucs. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers are on the board just before halftime.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return is Naheem Hines. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Nick Chubb and the rest of the Browns offense set to take over again. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Watson. That's over the middle and caught by Judy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Here's Watson now on 2nd down. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Again, it's Watson. To the left side, he's got Njoku. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Off play action, here's Watson. He'll look deep, left sideline.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
3rd and 2, and it's Watson. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Watson to throw again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So we've reached the intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our Halftime Report. We saw a solid first half out of the workhorse Nick Chubb. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 3. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Browns offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll start out first down and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Out of the gun, Watson. That's taken in by Chubb. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here's a third down and 4. Shotgun snap to Watson. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Cleveland.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better field for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Watson. Right back to Judy. He's got it again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards. And another first down. A throw. Right side taken by Njoku. He's taken down just shy of the 10. To the air again. Watson. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he will score. David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. Now Hopkins on to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Browns extend their advantage to 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with first and 10. They send a receiver in motion left. Godwin working the right side. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Why not go back to him? That one good for 20 yards and a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. This one caught left side by Evans. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. On first down, it's White. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. We'll send a tight end in motion right. Throwing on 2nd down. Mayfield. Pressure gets there. And down he goes.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Third and long. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. He's got it inside the 5. About 19 yards on that one. And they're in business. It's 1st and goal.
Big-time conversion there on 3rd down. Finding yourself trailing at the moment, the last thing you want to do is waste this promising possession. Now, with that throw, they find themselves deep in their opponent's territory. They have to come away with the touchdown to try to cut into this deficit.
This one caught at the 4. And he's going to end up losing yardage there. He's forced out of bounds back at the 3.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
And he's in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Mayfield to the line. The Bucs will try for 2. Now they'll set up to throw. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2.
Anytime you fail on a 2-point try, there's always going to be second guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Browns offense and quarterback Deshaun Watson getting set for their next drive. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. Run up the middle with Chubb. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 20. And he is gone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Hopkins now to tack on the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Going to return this from the 10. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to get back at it. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And it'll be a pickup of 3, so 3rd down forthcoming. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. That one complete. It's the tight end, Otten. A pickup of 15 in the air. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. With the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. Right back to Evans. He's got it again. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time.
In trouble, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Mayfield. A pass, it's complete. It's Shepard. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Throwing is Baker. Got his man at the 6. And he will score. Game on. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers have cut the deficit to 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Watson keeping this on the zone read. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
So, Mike, at the core of a successful zone read play is that the quarterback understands which defender is he responsible for. That is the defender they're trying to put in a bind. In this case, he chooses the runner. The quarterback pulls the ball, and he's able to take off for a big gain.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. From the shotgun, here's Watson. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. It's a Browns first down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Here's a handoff to Chubb. And just a short pickup there to the 35. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. Here's 2nd and 9. Moore going in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And the defense there to meet up. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down. They'll drop to throw, and the rush gets there. Down he goes. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. Good for a Buccaneers first down. To throw is Mayfield. It's complete to Evans. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
This one is caught by Shepard. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. So the Dog Pound celebrates. It's a win for the Browns. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And they send their fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell from Cleveland.